In this video, I'm going to provide you guys with my technique for doing a braid out on fine hair. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is just kind of wet my hair throughout. In my water bottle, I have water and a bit of aloe vera juice. As you guys know, I like to use. So I'm going to get my hair like pretty damp, pretty wet. I don't normally do my braid out on wet hair because in the past I have found that when you have fine hair, it's easier and it's best to do your braid out or twist out on dry hair. But I want to try something new because, you know, it's good to just try different techniques when doing your hair periodically, just to see if your hair has changed at all. So now that I have my hair pretty wet, I'm going to take some gel, and I am using Pattern Pusher for this style. The thing to remember about using Pattern Pusher is that you have to work it in really well. Otherwise, it will flake up on you. So, like, definitely put it on the hair and then, you know, go back and smooth with your fingertips, like I'm just smoothing the hair just to further work it in to each of the section and each of the strands. And then what I'm going to do is, now normally what I would do is take this section and leave it into two sections like this and then make 2 braids. But because my hair is so fine and I want to have at least some thickness to my braid for the type of wave I want, I'm just going to flat twist it first. And I'm going to keep this as one section. And then once I get all of this in the flat twist, I'm going to braid it. All right, so now I'm just going to break this into equal sections so that I can braid it. Otherwise, this section would be, it would look like I used a crimping iron on my hair, and I use like the smallest possible crimping iron. You know how the crimps are really small? That's how my hair would look, because there just wouldn't be enough hair in the braid to give it kind of the deep wave texture and look you get with a braid out. So yeah, if you have fine hair and you do your sections too small, and I'm just going to coil it on the end here. But yeah, if you have fine hair and you do those sections too small, then it's going to look really quite weird. You're going to look like, you know, again, you used a really small crimping iron. So you want to make sure that each of your braids is a decent size. Alright, so I am all done. I have 7 braids in my hair. I have 3 in the front, and then I have 5 in the back. So I'm going to let this dry overnight, and I will see you guys in the morning. Hey everyone, I'm back and I'm going to begin the process of kind of taking my braids down and showing you guys how it looks. So I'm going to just take a couple of drops of this oil and I'm going to apply it to my fingertips in each of the braids as well as the hair itself. And just go ahead and take these down. I'm going to be very careful in pulling these apart so that I don't do any damage to my hair and so that I don't do any cause any frizz. One of the things I like to do is just take two pieces and pull it apart, and the braid actually unwinds itself. The hair just kind of slides through where it's supposed to, and you get the braid unraveled with minimal manipulation. Alright, so this is the definition we're seeing so far, which is nice. Great definition actually, and very, very shiny. So I'm just going to take the rest of these down. Alright, so I've taken the hair down and I'm very pleased actually with the definition on my hair throughout. Very pleased with it. And so now what I'm going to do is just begin to lift the hair up from the roots. Just a bit. As I'm lifting my hair, I'm only lifting it about maybe 3 inches off the scalp. So as I'm pulling my hair up, as I'm lifting up from the roots, periodically I'm also going back and forth like this on my scalp, and I'm just doing that to kind of deal with any scalpiness I might have in those areas. So I'm primarily doing that around areas where I know I had a part. Then on top, just with my fingers, I'm pulling up to kind of get rid of some of those parts that were there. Okay, so now I'm just going to use this comb and one pick. It's the comb with the one prong pick. I like this because it allows me to be very specific about where I manipulate the hair, opposed to a comb like this one with the wide three prong pick, or even the larger pick combs. I don't tend to like those personally on fine hair, because you know you're already manipulating your hair a little bit more than other naturals might, because you're really trying to work hard to get rid of the scalpiness. And if you're manipulating parts of the hair because the prongs area is so wide, it just lends to you having more frizziness. With this, I like it because I can pick exactly where I want to pick. So I can be really specific about where I manipulate the hair, and I like that. And so I prefer to use this than that red comb or your traditional pick for that reason. Man, I am so loving the texture of here. It's very gorgeous. Really, really pretty. And I have to say, I like the results. I like the results. In the past, when I tried to do braid out, I always had really, really bad scalpiness and very little definition, which caused me to do, go the dry braid out route. So now I'm learning that, your hair changes, of course, and, you can modify your techniques and, do maybe, you know, larger sections, or experiment with smaller sections, larger sections, just to see what works best on your hair. All right, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.